leave a hole in your chest. You didn't get that job, even though you really gave it your best. And now you're wondering what's the point of anything at all. But let me tell you what, that's just life putting you through the test. Before the dawn, it's always dark. Before the light, there is a tunnel. Before you run, you gotta stumble.
Alright, friends. I figured I ended the other one. Well, why is that paint scratched that bad? Anyways, figured I ended the other video in the laundry room. I might as well start this one in the laundry room. Well, sort of. So sort of on both. But today, are you clean or are you dirty? Questionable? Okay. Today I just had a lot that I needed to get done. Not a lot, but I got some stuff I need and want to get done, which includes experimenting with donuts again. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared, not because of the donuts, but because I have no self-control. The other day I did good. I ate one donut and one of the hot dog roll buns, but I just ate it as a roll. However, I did not feel good about myself or physically when I ate that. It just, stuff like that, too much of it, is just not built for me. I wish it was. I wish stuff like that made me feel wonderful, which, fun fact, side note that you don't care about, back when I was a competitive runner, you know, competitive as county 5Ks are anyways. I keep seeing the Escalade out the window because it parks right in front of the window, and I keep thinking John's home because his truck has been tore up and he took it to the shop. He just got it back yesterday, and so he's driving his truck, and so I look out and it's there and I think John's home. Anyways, you don't care. What was I saying? When I used to run 5Ks competitively, and your girl was competitive, like I wanted to win, and I did a lot of them. I know it's hard to believe, but I did. But anyways, back in those days, I would get up about an hour before I had to leave for those races, and I would drink a cup of coffee with, why am I folding these? I don't ever fold these. It's for show, I promise. I usually just throw them down there. But I would drink a cup of coffee with a lot of sugar in it and eat a donut or a muffin. I'm still folding. And I don't know. I mean, I was pretty successful, so there's that. But nowadays, too much of carbs and stuff like that, it's just not for me. I mean, I wish it was, but it just does not make me feel good. And I'm trying to watch my carbs. I know I say that now, and then next week I will be posting pictures of my cheeseburgers and my pizza and all that, because that's the kind of person I am. But I have been trying to watch my carbs just because I know my body, and I know that it does better when I don't overdo it on carbs. And as much as I hate it, it's the truth, and I need to just get over it and realize that it's the truth, that I don't need all the carbs that I keep, you know, trying to need. So, battery's going dead. Let me get this laundry switched around. Anyways, let me switch the battery. Okay, so I got that changed. Anyways, what was we saying? What was we talking about? Yeah, that's right. So, anyways, I'm going to try to make some donuts again. The other ones was pretty good. Like I said, they was dense. Lily said they was doughy. I think that she just meant that they was kind of thick and they had too much breading. But I'm going to make some of those, and I'm going to attempt to not eat any of them, because I just don't like the way that it makes me feel. Maybe in a couple of months, fingers crossed, I will be closer to the weight that I want to be at. I've not really been focusing on running lately, because this is a lot of pressure on my body that I did not have when I was running competitively and just running for enjoyment and whatnot. But I say competitively like I was like the Olympics, but it was me and a bunch of other people running. You know, if you've ever seen a 5K, it's just a bunch of age groups and they just run, and it's a wonderful community. But anyways, once I lose some more weight, I really want to get back into running, and then that's when I will maybe start incorporating my donuts for breakfast. I'm here for it. That's a goal that I can live for. But I'm going to try not to eat any of those. I'll let you know how that goes. But we're going to go ahead and just do some other stuff too. I got some stuff around the house that needs to be done. Just some cleaning up and tidying up and things that I should have done a long time ago. Like that pile of carpet that's in the living room area, the entrance area from Lily's room that's been there. I don't want to say how long. It's been there too long. So I'm going to get that out. I got some cleaning to do around the house, like I said. And we're going to get some donuts made. This time I'm going to make them using my bread machine yeast roll recipe. I was just thinking about donuts the other day when I made those, about how, you know, the donuts that you get that's glazed and iced, they're just called yeast donuts. And so I was like, I could just use my yeast roll recipe, I bet, and make some good donuts. So we're going to try that. Will it work? Thought I'd bring you along with me for the day, because why not? I did get ready. After all, I decided that I was tired of looking like Mrs. Trunchbull, and I needed to, you know, put a little bit into myself. So I did. So have you ever had those days where one thing leads to another, and the next thing you know, you're sort of kind of deep cleaning? Because that is what this day ended up being. I kept seeing a little piece of paper under the couch there at the edge, and I just never picked it up. Finally decided I was going to vacuum and make sure I got all the stuff under the couch without actually pulling out the couch. That's a task for another day. And then I decided I might as well pull off the, what are these things called? The cushions? Yeah, I regretted recording it at this point, but I was just like, you know what? It's real life. We gonna share it anyways. I hadn't done this in a pretty good while, so we just pulled those off, and I did use the big like floor attachment at first because there was so much stuff here that I did not want to just use that little piece. Yeah, this one, because I thought I'd be there forever, and I would be. So we're getting this all nice and cleaned up, and then we're gonna put the cushion back on it and pretend that that dirt was never there.
flower.
I really slacked this year and I did not decorate for Halloween. No, wrong holiday, ma'am. I didn't decorate for Valentine's Day. I don't usually have a lot anyways, but my mom got me these for Christmas actually because she knows that I like gnomes and I love them. So I went ahead and put them out because obviously I had to put them out. I wanted to get more Valentine stuff, but I also didn't want to get more, you know what I mean? I also did set out one other little Cupid gnome thing that I have, but other than that, I didn't decorate any for that. Anyways, this bookshelf, I wasn't going to do it this day. I had no plans. It was not in my initial to-do list, so to speak. However, I kept looking at it like for the last couple of weeks. I've been looking at it thinking, I need to fix that. I need to fix that because, you know, it takes way too much effort to put books back where they actually go. I put them on top. Not really, but obviously. But I decided, you know what, might as well get it done. Here is Baby John. I think I've shared this picture before, but it's one of my favorites. We got it from his mom's house. Anyways, I decided today's as good a day as any. Is that the right way to say that? I really need to look it up if I'm going to say it all the time. But we got it done. I just organized the books. This is cookbooks. I went ahead and moved the Bibles that was still here. I've got Bibles all over my house, but there was some Bibles still on this shelf. I went ahead and moved those and just made this solely for my cookbooks. Hopefully I keep it that way. No promises, but I'm just going to organize all of this and get it looking as good as possible, I guess. And then we'll go on. My battery does die here in just a few minutes eventually. I don't know. And I just did not want to go and get another one. I was comfy on the floor, so I went ahead and just stayed down here and completed it, but I will show a finished product at the end.
Wasted money on cures, forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free, then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll say memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. Time is running out. Time is running out.
while I charged the batteries, I did go ahead and make us some breakfast. I made some breakfast burritos, but also for Nolan, I had 2 pieces of French toast left over. So I went ahead and made him like a French toast sandwich, almost like a McGriddle, but not really. I put a little bit of syrup on it and then just put some of the scrambled egg and meat mixture that I'm sharing with you together. I figured for these scrambled eggs, I would do more like a fried scrambled egg to where they're, you know, you can still see the egg white and the yolk. This is actually my favorite way to eat eggs, but the kids tend to like prefer normal scrambled eggs. But anyways, I'm just going to get these scrambled up, and then I'm going to add in some sausage, a piece of sausage that I had left over from breakfast, and some ham, and these was really good. Also added some cheese and toasted them on each side. You'll see that in a minute, but these was delicious. It was just a quick little meal before we got back to do some cleaning, and I'll give my batteries a little while to charge up. Share these seeds with you guys. I've been meaning to do this since I got them last week. I think it was last week, and I just keep forgetting to share, and since I seen them just now, I thought I would share with you. But like I said, I ordered these from Etsy. I'll link them down below according to their little business card. They also have a website here, ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕗𝕠𝕟. It was a pop-up on Facebook. This one worked in their favor, but this was the one that I was excited about that popped up on Facebook. It is glass gem corn. We grew something similar to this, not this pretty. I'll put a picture up right here, but we grew something similar to this with Jonathan when he was little, and we all really enjoyed it. The fun part is when you get to shuck it and see, you know, what the kernels look like. So we got this just for the funsies of it. And then that is what popped up. And then there was other things that I wanted. And if you look, everything shows that it's got a $3.99 shipping. And so I thought I was going to have to pay a lot for shipping for this. But when I put the 4 items into my cart on Etsy, it combined shipping automatically. And it was like $4 something for these 4. So no big deal. Thankfully, it wasn't per item. But I also got these, the Mexican sweet gherkins, which are Cucamelons. I wanted to grow some last year, but I seen them too late, so I was excited about these. I'd actually forgot about them until I seen them on their page, their shop, and I was excited, so I grabbed those, as well as these blueberry tomatoes. I love to grow things that are just different and things that you're not going to be able to find at like Walmart or Kroger or whatever. So I wanted to give these a try. Garden tomatoes are one of my absolute favorite things anyways. Like nothing beats a fresh garden tomato, so we got those. And with all that being said, we also got these Lucid Gem Tomatoes because the picture they had on there was absolutely beautiful. I'll definitely link the Etsy shop down below. I'll try to link all 4 of these, but no promises on that part. But I will definitely link the Etsy shop, and I might even go and check out their website again. They're super fast. I got these within just a few days of ordering them. But I did want to share that because I know I got some garden friends on here. All right, back to cleaning. Rolls. Now I know this is risky, okay, But I'm the kind of, well, it's not really risky, but it's just like, it's risky for being a waste of ingredients and just coming out being a complete fail. But I'm the kind of person that I believe in trying everything once. Well, some things. Most things. A couple things. Things that are not really risky at all. Trying those things at least once. So we're gonna go ahead and get the roast started. I'm like at the end of my to-do list. I gotta put those towels in the dryer and get them dried. Dinner roast going. Fingers crossed they're good. I'm sure they're gonna be. They're gonna be. So I am gonna make them in the bread machine. And as I was finishing cleaning up in here, I was thinking not everybody has a bread machine. I highly suggest that you have a bread machine, but they're like $100, and it's just not, you know, $100 is $100, which today is not a lot of money, but then again, it still is a lot of money. So I highly suggest everybody has a bread machine. I know not everybody can though. So if these turn out good, I'm going to just try this same recipe without using the bread machine and see how it goes, just to kind of play around with it for you guys. But I don't know, we got to get there first. We got to get there. So I'm going to go ahead and get these in the bread machine, go ahead and get the rest of our to-do list done, and then we'll be done for the day, and I can sit down, relax, and read a book. Not a whole book. Maybe not a whole book. We'll see.
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. Was out drinking, looking for the next thing. I couldn't really settle down. Always on the road. How can I picture my life being without you? You're the center of my life. I know we can't predict the future, but baby, I won't lose you. You know that I will stick around. Yeah, I will stick around. No, I won't let you down. I promise you that I'll hold on. I know that it gets tough sometimes, so I need to remind you, love. The sun will shine on you wherever you go, wherever you go. And when it gets dark, stay strong. You're never alone. You're never alone. The sun will shine. The sun will shine. Yeah. The sun will shine. The sun will shine. Yeah. The sun will shine. The sun will shine.
All right, so we're gonna get these blankets the rest of the way folded up here and get them put away, and then we're gonna get in here and get these donuts finished up. Now, I did think about just baking these and doing away with frying them, but then I was afraid that it wouldn't give it the right flavor for a donut. Next time I make some, I might bake half and fry the other half and see how that goes, just to take away the added, very unnecessary fat to it. But, you know, if you need it, you need it. And sometimes you need a donut, no matter how bad it is for you. But a couple of these did get a little brown. Ignore that. The verdict for this recipe, though, it is so perfect as far as like the texture goes. The flavor is still a little bit off from like Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts or Walmart or whatever. Well, they're actually Dunkin' Donuts and Walmart donuts are pretty different, but either way, these are still a little bit different than either of those, but these are, I think, better than the first ones. The whole family that I think agreed that they was better. Jonathan had been here this day, the day that I made these. He was home and he stayed all night, and he said that they tasted good. He thought that he tried one of the little ones that was just dipped in chocolate, and he said it tastes like a Walmart donut. So that's a win in my opinion. But yeah, these was really good. I only took a little bite of one to test it, and it took a little bit of willpower to not eat one like I planned, but I planned on not eating one. I told my friends, a couple of my friends, for accountability, that I was not eating one this day, since I did the other time just a few days before this, and I didn't eat one. I'm proud of myself. So I used the same glaze that I used for the other ones, and then this is just actually leftovers because the other one made enough for like 12 donuts, and I only filled, I don't know, so many the other time. So I'd put it in a mason jar and put it in the refrigerator, which is another reason that I wanted to go ahead and make donuts again, you know, pretty quickly after the last time. This icing filling, whatever, for the middle is really good. The last time when I made it, I did leave out the shortening because I thought, well, that's a lot. But I think adding the extra shortening that it did call for that I didn't put in would have made them a little less sweet and probably a little better. And I know for a fact that like I know for a fact that Krispy Kreme Donuts puts shortening into their donuts, because we bought some one time and they was not mixed well and had big clumps of shortening in it. We still ate them, but they wasn't great. These was pretty good, but thank you guys so much for just hanging out with me today and getting everything done. I hope that you got some motivation, inspiration, whatever you're here for out of this video, and we will see you all next time. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, friends.